Hey everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to give you some Christmas book recommendations. So if you didn't know, I am hosting Christmas and July-athon along with Sarah from Steeped in Books, Bree from Bree Hill, Angela from Angela Reads Books on Instagram, Laura from The Bookish Lore, also on Instagram, and Laura from What to Read Next podcast, also on Instagram. I will link all of those below. And the whole point of Christmas and July-athon is to bring BookTube together with Bookstagram and to all read Christmas books and cross platforms and just be cozy and exciting and just Christmassy here in the middle of July. If I don't know about where you are, but where I am, it's like 105 degrees or whatever with the heat index, and it surely doesn't feel like Christmas, but inside on my little cozy couch, I can pretend and I can read about snow and just dream about the day when Christmas comes. So the books I'm going to be recommending are all older backlist books, so you can pick them up hopefully from your library or maybe some online services will have them. And let's just get into it. So first, I'm going to recommend A Wedding in December or Christmas Sisters by Sarah Morgan. I really liked both of these books a lot, and I like Christmas Sisters a little bit better. That is about three sisters, I think, that all come back home for Christmas, and they all have different things going on in their life and in their family and different relationships with their parents, and I really enjoyed that one. And then A Wedding in December is obviously about a wedding that takes place in December, and I don't remember where it takes place, but it's somewhere really snowy, and the parents of the bride have kind of a secret going on. And so that book was really good. I love Sarah Morgan, and her Christmas books are killing it. So really recommend both of those. Then the Donna Van Leer Hope series, I think it's 9 books maybe, and I've read the first 6 or 7. I haven't read them all, but it starts with the Christmas shoes. And they are very, very short, and most of them are on, I think, Hoopla, and they're all just very, inspiring, sweet. They're not really Christian-based, but they're inspiring for sure, and they all connect to each other. So the first one is about this boy and this man, then the next one's about the man, and then, it just kind of goes on and connects to each other. So they can be read independently, but it just kind of webs out, and so you get to know a whole bunch of people that are connected, and you see little glimpses of the other people. So I would highly recommend that series. Then I am going to recommend A Magical Christmas by Heather Graham. I read this one last year, and it's my first Heather Graham, I think, which I was really impressed by the writing. It's about this couple who, they have a couple kids, 2 or 3, I don't know, and their marriage is just really rocky, and they are going to this place for Christmas. It's like kind of a remote cabin place they go, and there's some weird stuff going on, and there's kind of some supernatural or paranormal stuff going on, but I am not a fan of paranormal, and so take it with a grain of salt that there is that element. It's super sweet, and at the end, it's got just a great message, and I highly recommend that book. Then, one of my favorite series of all times is the Winter Street series by Ellen Hildebrand. So this is a 4-book series about one family, and you follow them throughout the 4 books, all the things that go on with them. I know there's some Easter eggs from some of her other books of characters and stuff that appear, but I have not read all of her backlist, so I was fine not knowing that. But by book 4, you are going to be crying and...
I'm sorry.
By book 4, you are going to be crying and just so emotionally invested in this family. It is so, so, so good. I would highly, highly recommend that. And they all take place around winter, Christmassy time. So very much recommend that one. Then Skipping Christmas by John Grisham. If you have seen the movie Christmas with the Cranks, this book is almost word for word that movie. So the book came first, the movie came second, and it's just so cute. It's about a couple who their kids are grown and gone, and so they decide, I'm not going to do Christmas this year. It's too expensive. There's too much drama. There's just too much to do and too much. So we're just going to take a break, go to Hawaii or somewhere, and skip Christmas. Well, then their daughter surprises them and says she's coming home. She's in the Peace Corps or something, so she's overseas, and so she's coming home. So they have to scramble and do Christmas. And in Christmas past, they have done Christmas big. And so they are oh my gosh, they've got all these traditions and all these things that they had decided they weren't going to do, and now they've got to throw them together. And it's just so cute, so fun, and that would be really fun to read Skipping Christmas and then watch Christmas with the Cranks. It's got Tim Allen in it, and he is one of my favorites, and so just love that book. Then Christmas Jars by Jason F. Wright. And this one is another like really inspiring book about people who like collect coins in a jar, and then they do like random acts of kindness and leave them on people's doorsteps and that kind of thing. It's just really gets you into the spirit of Christmas, and I highly recommend that. I think Jason F. Wright has other Christmas books too. And he kind of reminds me of Richard Paul Evans, who is another one of my favorite authors. I'm about to read The Mistletoe Secret from him, but really any of his Christmas books are very good. So that's just kind of an impromptu throw in some Richard Paul Evans. I don't think you can go wrong with his Christmas books. Then last is another just like author, Debbie Macomber. She nails Christmas. I wrote down a couple titles. The Perfect Christmas, Angels Everywhere is a series, and I think they're all Christmas based, about 3 angels. And then Merry and Bright, I really liked that one. And then almost all of her series have a Christmas book that can be read as a standalone or as a part of the series, like Cedar Cove, Blossom Street. I think they all have Christmas books that can be read either with the series or independently. And they're all just sweet, romancy, love them. Usually she does pretty good at the Christmas vibe. There's a couple hits and misses, but like I said, my favorites are The Perfect Christmas, The Angels Everywhere series, and Merry and Bright. But you really can't go wrong, again, with a Debbie Macomber Christmas. So those are all my Christmas recommendations. If you've read any of these books, let me know what your thoughts are. At the time of posting this, I think we have about a week or two left in Christmas and July-a-thons. So drop your recommendations down below and let me know what your favorite Christmas books are, and hopefully I can find a way to add them into my TBR. So we will talk to you later. Bye.